Have you ever wondered what it takes to find true happiness and fulfillment? Today, we're going to embark on a remarkable journey of self-discovery led by none other than Julian Mantle, the protagonist of the inspiring novel, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. Julian Mantle, a character who is a mirror image of many of us, was a high-powered lawyer. His life was defined by a relentless pursuit of wealth and prestige. Yet despite having achieved what many would deem as the pinnacle of success, Julian was plagued by an insatiable emptiness. He had everything but happiness. What do you do when you seem to have it all, yet feel you have nothing? Julian's answer was both radical and enlightening. He decided to sell his possessions, his worldly symbols of success, including his prized Ferrari. He chose to leave behind the familiar comfort of his former life, to embark on a journey that was as terrifying as it was exciting. A journey of self-discovery. But why? Why would someone who has reached the height of professional success abandon it all? The answer lies in the simple yet profound truth that material wealth is not synonymous with happiness. Julian, in his pursuit of more, had lost sight of himself. He yearned for something more meaningful, more fulfilling. He craved inner peace and contentment, a richness of the soul that no amount of money could buy. So he embarked on a spiritual journey to the mystical lands of the East, seeking wisdom from monks who had mastered the art of living fully and joyfully. Julian's story is a testament to the incredible power of self-discovery and the transformative potential it holds. His journey from a high-powered lawyer to a monk in search of enlightenment is a compelling reminder of the potential that lies within each one of us to completely transform our lives. So, are you ready to explore the depths of your own potential? Are you ready to embark on your own journey of self-discovery? Buckle up, because this is going to be an incredible ride. Join us as we delve into the transformative journey of Julian Mantle, from a high-powered lawyer to a monk in search of enlightenment. What would you do if all the wealth and power in the world could not bring you happiness? This is the question that Julian Mantle, a high-flying lawyer, had to grapple with. In his quest for answers, Mantle embarked on a journey that took him from the glittering skyscrapers of the corporate world to the majestic peaks of the Himalayas. In the Himalayas, Mantle encountered the sages of Sivana, a group of enlightened individuals who lived in a hidden paradise, far removed from the materialistic world. The sages of Sivana opened Mantle's eyes to a new way of life, one that prioritized spiritual growth over material wealth. This was a stark contrast to the life Mantle had known, one filled with luxury cars, designer suits, and a penthouse that overlooked the city. His time with the sages resulted in profound physical, mental, and spiritual changes. Physically, Mantle transformed from a stressed, overweight lawyer into a picture of health and vitality. Mentally, he traded the constant stress and anxiety for a sense of peace and tranquility. But the most significant transformation was spiritual. Mantle discovered the joy of living in the present moment, of appreciating the beauty in every day, and of finding fulfillment in serving others. This was not an overnight transformation. It took time, patience, and a willingness to unlearn and relearn. But Mantle was determined. He realized that the trappings of wealth brought him nothing but emptiness. In contrast, the spiritual wisdom imparted by the sages brought him a sense of fulfillment and contentment that no amount of money could buy. The sages of Sivana taught Mantle that true wealth is not found in bank accounts or property portfolios. Instead, it lies in our spiritual health, in our ability to find joy and fulfillment in the simple things, and in our capacity to love and serve others. From the towering heights of the Himalayas, Mantle discovered that true wealth lies not in material possessions but in spiritual enlightenment. What if you could unlock your full potential and transform your life through 7 simple yet profound virtues? In the serene and mystical lands of the sages of Sivana, Julian Mantle discovered these 7 virtues, each imbued with the power to enlighten and transform. Let's explore these virtues and see how they can be applied to our everyday lives. Firstly, we have the virtue of mastering your mind. The sages of Sivana believe that our minds are our most powerful tools. By learning to control our thoughts, we can shape our reality. Next is the virtue of following your purpose. Each of us has a unique role to play in the grand tapestry of life. When we align our actions with our purpose, we can achieve true fulfillment and success. The third virtue is the practice of Kaizen, a Japanese concept meaning continuous improvement. It teaches us to strive for constant growth and betterment, one small step at a time. Fourthly, we have the virtue of living with discipline. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. It's not about restriction, but about creating a framework for success. The fifth virtue is respect for time. Time is the most precious resource we have. The sages teach us to honor it, to use it wisely, and to live fully in the present moment. The sixth virtue is selflessly serve others. True greatness, according to the sages, comes from serving others. When we give selflessly, we receive abundantly. Finally, we come to the seventh virtue, embrace the present. Life is a series of moments. The sages teach us to embrace each one, to live with mindfulness and joy. These seven virtues, while simple, have profound implications. They serve as a compass, guiding us towards a life of purpose, peace, and fulfillment. They teach us to master our minds, to respect time, to live with discipline, to constantly strive for improvement, to serve others, and to embrace the present. These seven virtues hold the key to unlocking our greatest potential and living a truly fulfilling life. How can we apply these ancient wisdoms in our fast-paced, modern lives? This question brings us to the crux of our exploration: implementation. The seven virtues of enlightened learning aren't just theoretical constructs, they are practical tools designed to enhance our lives in tangible ways. Let's take the first virtue, for instance, master your mind. It's about harnessing the power of positive thinking and mindfulness. In our daily lives, we can do this by setting aside a few minutes each day for meditation. This simple practice can help us reduce stress, increase focus, and foster a sense of peace and tranquility. The second virtue, follow your purpose, encourages us to live a life of purpose and passion. This could be as simple as pursuing a hobby that you love, or as profound as changing your career to align with your true calling. Practice Kaizen, the third virtue, pushes us to strive for constant improvement. Whether it's learning a new skill, improving physical fitness, or expanding our knowledge, the goal is to be better today than we were yesterday. The fourth virtue, live with discipline, is all about creating and following a routine that supports your goals and aspirations. It's about making a commitment to yourself and sticking to it no matter what. The fifth virtue, respect your time, reminds us that time is our most precious resource. It encourages us to use our time wisely and to prioritize tasks that align with our goals and values. The sixth virtue, selflessly serve others, urges us to help others without expecting anything in return. This could be as simple as volunteering at a local charity or as meaningful as mentoring someone in need. Finally, the seventh virtue, embrace the present, encourages us to live in the moment. It's about appreciating the here and now, rather than dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. These are just a few examples of how we can implement these virtues in our daily lives. Each one of us is unique, and so our paths towards implementing these teachings will be unique as well. By incorporating these teachings into our lives, we can find the inner peace and fulfillment that Mantle discovered on his journey. What does it mean to truly transform one's life? It's an intriguing question that takes us to the very heart of Julian Mantle's miraculous transformation in our beloved book, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. After a drastic change in his lifestyle, Mantle, a high-flying lawyer, leaves his materialistic pursuits behind, choosing instead a life of simplicity and wisdom in the Himalayan mountains. Not a transformation in the superficial sense, but a deep, profound change that resonates from the inside out. Mantle's journey teaches us that transformation is not about changing who we are. Instead, it's about rediscovering who we really are. Underneath all the layers of social conditioning and materialistic desires, it's about finding balance in our lives between the demands of the world and the needs of our soul. Balance, as Mantle learns, is not about giving up on worldly pleasures, but about enjoying them while staying grounded in our values. It's about living in the present moment, embracing the here and now with mindfulness. And it's also about having a purpose that goes beyond our own individual needs, a purpose that contributes to the greater good. In the Himalayan mountains, Mantle discovers the true essence of life. He learns that life is not about acquiring wealth, status, or power. It's not about chasing after an elusive future. Life is about cherishing every moment, about learning and growing, about giving and receiving love, about making a difference. Mantle's transformation is a testament to the power of the human spirit. It's a reminder that no matter where we are in life, it's never too late to change, to grow, to evolve. It's a call to each one of us to embark on our own journey of self-discovery, to find our own balance and purpose, to live our own version of a fulfilling life. Just like the monk who sold his Ferrari, we too can embark on our own journeys of self-discovery, transformation, and ultimate fulfillment.